and
Don't.
sorry.
That's the one that gets you, isn't it?
To how tired you are.
So we'll reenact the high five for you. We are going to film and we are going to be enthusiastic.
Yes, we are. We are Nikki and Kevin. In March this year, we packed our trunks and have been living in our camper van Nellie ever since. So we last left you in Tenby, so welcome back. We've had a couple of weeks off. We did an epic event last weekend. We did a 24-hour relay race down at Newham Park in Plymouth. The event was called Hope 24. For some reason, I don't know, we decided not to film. We were so busy, weren't we? Yeah. We actually ran between us 90 miles officially, unofficially 95 miles.
Yes, so we entered as a relay team, and as I'll put a little photo here or something, we actually finished second with 90 miles and got a little trophy. We were too tired to film or edit, and then when I went to edit last week's video, blah blah, the footage was corrupt, etc. So you last saw us in Tenby.
Yeah, it's also been a very emotional couple of weeks as well. And sort of last week we just had to sort of gather ourselves and gather our thoughts. We made the massive decision along with family, that we've decided to leave Charlie, our faithful border terrier, with our eldest daughter and the 3 grandchildren. She'd been offering for a little while, and we'd kept saying no, he's actually fine. But I think over the last couple of weeks we've just realised that I think he's 13 and a half, he'll be 14 in December, and I just think that van life was just too much.
Yeah, he wasn't enjoying it. When we looked at footage on the video, he sat on this bench and he was just panting, and then when we left him one weekend with the grandchildren and the eldest daughter, and he looked so happy. Yeah. We don't want to bring him for our benefit.
My daughter's got plenty of space. She's got a big garden. She's also got an older dog herself. And Charlie he loves them, absolutely loves them. My daughter's phoned this morning and said she'd be absolutely heartbroken if we had him back now.
Yes, so that's Charlie. I think we draw a line at Charlie, and so we are off back to Somerset, and we're going to a campsite near a place called Linton. Inevitably, after a few days there, we're moving back to a village called Porlock, where we made an earlier video. I'll put the thing here, where we're doing a running event next weekend.
Good morning. Here we are at Linton Camping and Caravan Club site. We arrived last night. We had quite a good sleep last night, despite being rather sloping.
Here we are. There's the sea. So Nikki is making our packed lunch for today, because we're going on a bit of an adventure. Yes, I don't like to moan, but we're right up on the chocks. and we paid a lot of money to be here. And this is what happens when you open the door. So when we had to queue for a shower this morning.
Yeah, 9 minutes. 9 minutes I had to wait.
I don't mind that if you paid 12 quid. But
yeah, no, we have paid quite a bit. And
anyway,
actually,
enough about that.
We were going to have the pitch behind us, but it's a super pitch. £41 with no electric. So when we arrived last night, we decided to have get a bit of fresh air. So and I wanted to see the sea. So off we set, and we knew we were sort of close-ish to the coast path. Well,
even though you can see it from here.
So we knew we just had to go out the campsite, turn right again. I thought, oh great, no, we'll get down there and back. And anyway, we went down, and then we went down a bit more, and then we went down a bit more, and we went down a bit more. And we did 600 feet of descent, didn't we? Mm-hmm. And obviously we did 600 feet of ascent as well on the way back. But yeah, what an amazing walk we had. Yeah, so we're going to go back, walk that route again, because we didn't take the camera last night. So today, yeah, we're going to walk that way along the coast to Lynton and Lynmouth, and have a good look around there. There's quite a bit to do, so come along with us for the day. I don't think the weather's going to be awfully good, but we've got our coats with us and on our jommies, and yeah, I'm sure we'll have a good day.
So we've struggled to film, but a lot of the reason is because we haven't had Charlie with us and it just hasn't felt right. But as we explained yesterday, we know we're doing the right thing, so we are going to film, and we are going to be enthusiastic, and we are going to make a nice film about our time here over the next week or so, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
So come with us, or don't, the choice is yours. Your gates will always stand open. They will never shut day or night. Which is strange, because it normally says, please shut the gate, doesn't it?
We keep saying it, don't we? That the southwest coast path just it just keeps giving. Lee Abbey is a Christian community founded in 1946 after the Gothic revival. Buildings on the site had housed evacuated children during World War II. The land was gifted to Cistercian monks in the 12th century, although it is thought the site was simply used as a farm. The buildings reflect the varied history of the site, which sits right next to the famous Valley of Rocks.
Just those watchers of the Utterly Tedious Thoughts of Kevin's series, this is number 948. What an ambitious project this was, to tarmac this. That's it, that's all I've got. That is the longest, steepest, 100% water-powered vernacular railway
in the world.
In the world. And we're going to check it out.
So after climbing a bit of a hill, we're now in the little town of Linton. So come along.
Nikki had researched cafes in the glorious town of Linton, and we found ourselves enjoying fine coffee and great vegan cakes in a bright and funky cafe called Charlie Fridays. It was a shame that Nellie was just a bit too far away for us to return that evening for some live music. Linton boasts a tiny cinema, seating just 68 people. Despite being so small, it has air conditioning and central heating. This is the smallest town in England that has a full-time cinema. I've accidentally bought a book. Loads of room in the van.
The funicular railway which connects the twin towns of Lynton and Lynmouth is indeed the highest and steepest in the world. It rises 152 metres during its 262 metre descent. Although I wasn't allowed to drive, I had pole position on the way down. In 1952, the tiny village of Lynmouth suffered a catastrophic flood. August had seen unseasonably heavy rain, culminating on the 15th of August with over 9 inches in one day. Flooded tributaries of the Lynn rivers poured down the valleys, collecting debris, boulders and trees before destroying over 100 houses and taking 34 lives in the little seaside town.
This is the list of names of people who died here in the flood. That's the one that gets you, isn't it? Just say while I'm here, because I'm blown away. This Bible lived in the chapel that was on this site that was completely washed away by the flood in 1952, and the Bible, this Bible, was found intact down the coast at Ilfracombe. Make of that what you will. Glen, Lynn, Gorge, and we've just as soon as you come through the gates, you go into an exhibition of the hydro power electricity they produce here. Since the 1980s, it's produced enough electricity for 300 homes, which keeps the village in electricity. But also incredible display about the effects of the changing climate. Really quite sobering. And we both read a book called To Paradise by Yana Hanagahara. I'll put a picture of it above Nicky's head there, about a potential future as a result of climate change. Yeah, sobering stuff.
Having read that book, especially,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was fiction, wasn't it?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Anyway,
Onward.
the Glen Lynn Gorge. This is as far as you can get on foot, and I'm sure you can't pick this out on the GoPro. The waterfall up there, the information tells you the walls of the gorge are so steep. This is as far as they've managed to create a footpath. It's seriously impressive. We're on the footpath to Watersmeet, and Nikki was just saying, we obviously deliberately, we love nature, we love walking, we love running. Nikki was just saying, everywhere we go, we think, wow, this is going to take some topping, and then we go somewhere else and say, wow.
Wow, and today we've gone wow, haven't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Myrtleberry North Iron Age enclosure. Can't see it. We're about 12.5 miles into this 10-mile walk. The camera never does justice to how steep it is.
Oh, it never does justice to how tired you are either.
Excuse the state of the van. We didn't film the end of the walk because it rained quite a lot and it was really steep uphill.
And we couldn't talk, could we?
Couldn't talk.
No.
So we'll reenact the high five for you.
Just over 14 miles my watch has recorded, and that last bit, the last 4.4 miles was 1,400 feet of climbing.
Yeah,
don't know what the total is yet, do we?
No, it was steep, lots of climbing. I hope you've enjoyed the epic views we've seen today, but you will have to excuse us because we're very tired now. Say bye-bye.
Night night.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It was raining when we got up.
I'm Misty.
So this morning we are hopefully going for a dip at Woody's Bay, where there is a tidal pool with a lot of history to it, which we'll tell you about. But it's about 2.5 miles over there. So this is what counts of us not going walking. 2.5 miles there, 2.5 miles back. Okay.
All I can remember is that it was built as a Victorian experience, a holiday experience, and all I can remember is the guy that built it was a solicitor, and he got it was never finished. He got jailed for 12 years for
He's spending all his clients' money on building swimming pools.
On building this swimming pool. He was born building the swimming pool.
Yeah, he was a greedy man.
When we were sort of packing our bag to come here, Kevin said, "Oh, should we take some bagels?" I said, "Oh no, we're back for lunch." So we've got a hot cross bun and a packet of crisps each and a flask of coffee.
We're moaning about walking. We love walking. We're fine. We'll walk however far. We never know what you're going to get.
That is obviously we don't know the area. I think that there is the tidal pool. You can only get a few people in there. Now, I had a bit of an anxiety on that, we'd get here and it'd be absolutely packed and we wouldn't get in this tidal pool, but I think we might be all right.
Looks like it's us.
Yeah.
So this is Woody's Bay. Oh my word.
We're starting to have a bit of a theme here with the rock pools, aren't we? Inadvertently as well.
It's the middle of July. We're on the southwest coast path in North Devon. A place called Woody's Bay. If you Google it, the images are amazing, particularly of this little pool. And there are 2 other people on the beach. So yeah, if you're willing to not bring a car and walk a few miles, you can find some magical spots.
This is like our own heaven, isn't it? Of an infinity pool. Absolutely shattered, aren't you?
We're very tired.
Yeah, but
I think we need our...
Amazing. Yeah, definitely.
Here we are again. So we're off to Valley of Rocks, the Valley of Rocks, because we reckon there's going to be a pretty impressive sunset down there. The first 2 nights here, it was raining, so there was no sunset. So that's what we're doing. Come on, let's go and watch the sunset.
Shocking. We got all the way up here.
All the way up here.
All the way up here. Open the flask up.
Got the flask in.
And somebody forgot to put milk in it.
Somebody, well, me,
You.
forgot to put milk in it. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Thursday.
Thursday. And it's sunny.
It's lovely.
Sunny bunny.
So we're off walking, obviously.
It's early. It's early.
It is early, yeah. It's
alarm.
7:30. Yeah, we were up at 6. Big walk today. Big hike, sorry. 5 hours, maybe a bit more. 12 to 14 miles, we're not sure. And then over the coast to Coombe Martin. I think I'll insert a map here. Yeah, so we're going to see some landmarks today. So Great Hangman is the highest point on the whole of the 660 miles of the Southwest Coast Path. And then there is Little Hangman. Heddon's Mouth, yeah, a fairly famous mark on the Southwest Coast Path, and we'll end up in the small town of Coombe Martin, and we will hopefully be getting a bus back. But we won't film too much because you're probably getting a tiny bit bored of us walking. For those of you into reenactment, let's show you what just happened. What?
I didn't get any water.
You did, the bottle's in the rucksack. It's empty. We'll fill it from a stream, it'll be fine. So we've made it to Heddon's Mouth. And we've been up there, and around here. We love it, don't we? Great Hangman is the highest cliff in England, and it is the highest point anywhere on the Southwest Coast Path. Just under 1,100 feet above sea level, we believe. We stopped for lunch, which we didn't film because we were starving, we just ate it. Coming up is Little Hangman, which I think is just named after its sister peak further along the coast there. Here's the thing, we don't have to go up there because the footpath to Coombe Martin, where we're going, goes that way. What do you think we're going to do? Okay, they're not wrong. To 13 miles, 5.5 hours or something, 2,600 feet of climbing. We've arrived in Coombe Martin.
Our return to Nellie was a fun and cheap, at only £2, ride on an open top bus. And we are on our way we're on our way to Minehead first, LPG, diesel and a bit of shopping. We're doing an event tomorrow with a trail events company, and there's a bit of camping included at the Afield recreation ground. When we originally entered the Exmoor challenge, we chose separate races to minimise the time Charlie would be left alone. A cracking event on amazing trails. Kevin did the half marathon whilst I tackled the 8-mile distance.
That's the trail event company Exmoor half marathon done. Amazed how quickly I ran, really. I have to say, since I stopped caring about how fast I run and just do loads of walking, eat really good vegan food, honestly, I've never felt fitter. I really enjoyed that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, we've really enjoyed it here, and we hope you've enjoyed our time up here on the north coast, sort of Somerset, Devon border. So yes, so that's it for this week's video. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you have, then we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel, and
smash the like button.
Yeah, big thumbs up.
Yeah, and leave any comments if you like. That would be rather nice.
It's lovely when people leave comments.
Yeah.
It's it feels like we're communicating with people. It's lovely. So yeah, that would be great. And if you use that bell thing, you'll get notified when next week's video come out. Join us next week, and we will be at a festival. We won't say any more than that, will we?
No.
But yeah, come out next week and see what we did at a festival. Right, that's it. Over and out.
Bye.
Bye.